Abel here, webtennis.com. Another episode of 7 Around 7. Hope you got some tennis on tap today, this weekend, both days, singles, doubles, mixed, whatever. Maybe even a little throwing in a gym workout or on-court workout. Hope you got something scheduled. Hey, look, I'm going to make this brief because I got to get out on the grass courts this morning for an early workout with the Big O. Looking forward to that. I'm down here in the desert for just a few days, and then heading back to Steamboat on Monday. Anyway, guys, what I've got for you today is something I want you to help me with, and that is down below in the description area, there's a link that will take you to an anonymous two-part questionnaire. And the two questions I'm asking are, number one, about technique. What shot in your game are you trying to fix, right? What's the one shot? I mean, maybe there's more than one thing that you would like to fix, but what's on the top of your wish list in terms of here's the shot I'd really like to fix? And the second part of that first question is why? What's going on? What's kind of the result that you're getting that you don't want? And then the second part of the questionnaire is, who's the model that you're trying to copy? Do you have a model? Is there someone? Is there a player? Player on the tour, player in your club, player from the past. Who's the model that you're trying to copy to fix whatever it is that whatever technique that it is that you want to fix? And so, the reason I'm asking you this is because I think a lot of players, and I used to do this myself, I made it tough on myself by going out there and trying to be a DIYer, a do-it-yourselfer, and try to just sort of figure out how to hit a certain shot without really having a visual model in mind. And we talked a few times recently about, if you're getting lessons on the court, then you've got to make sure, obviously you've got to make sure that you've got a pro that can actually model something that you can copy, right? I mean, look, if you're, and I don't mean any disrespect to any teaching pros out there when I say this, but let's say, for example, you're working on a slice backhand or a slice forehand, and you've got a teaching pro, maybe a younger guy, I don't know, that's just the first kind of adjective that comes up is young. But maybe you've got someone out there who really was never schooled in the art of hitting a slice, right? And all they can really do is kind of top it. Or maybe all they've got is a two-hander and they don't really have a slice. How are you going to learn from that pro if they can't model for you something that you can copy? And again, I'm not throwing out any disrespect out there at all. I'm just trying to get inside your head and saying, it's going to be a lot quicker for you in terms of fixing that one stroke, that technique of that one stroke, if you've actually got something that you can model and copy, and without thinking, well, I got to figure this thing out on my own. So I know it might sound like, well, if you're copying something, you're figuring out on your own. Okay, but at the same way, to me, that's kind of a release in terms of, well, all I've got to do is do what they do. And look, if you're telling me, well, I want to hit a forehand just like Rafa, okay, well, who doesn't? But the reality is Rafa's forehand is a little tough to model and copy. So, if that's what you want to do, you want to spend your time kind of looking like Rafa, okay, I get it. But I think in the end, it's going to be a tough thing to model, but also the chances of an injury kind of go up with that kind of technique. So again, I'm not telling you who you should copy. I'm just saying, let's be realistic. So I would really appreciate it if down below in the description area, and look, if for some reason the link is not working, and sometimes it doesn't, either on Facebook or YouTube, make sure you're on my email list, because this morning I'm going to send out a link to my email list to take that two-part questionnaire, which would really help me kind of zero in what's the next course, or what's the next training video that I need to produce to help you guys move the needle to becoming a better player. Down below in the description area is the link. 2-part anonymous, don't have to tell me who you are, questionnaire. And I would love to get your response to those 2 questions. What's the one stroke in your game or in the top of your list that you really want to fix, and why? What's going on with it, right? What's kind of the result that you're getting that you don't like? And then the second part is, who's your model? Are you actually copying somebody? And if you are, who is it? I'd love to know. So, guys, I'm going to cut this short today. We're a little bit under 6 minutes, 7 minutes, around 7. Maybe we'll kind of make up for some of the longer episodes where I just go off and I can't stop. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Any comments, any questions, any remarks down below in the comments area. You can also, you can always shoot me an email, Brent@webtennis.com. All right, that's it. Guys, let's get out there today. Let's help someone else, another human being, have a spectacular day. Guys, see you again tomorrow.